A lot of people recently asked me when I will stop doing this and start getting a real job. And the simple answer is I'll do this until I'm broke. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people, sort of when they start working on their projects or when they start working on a startup or writing, blogging, or whatever, that's something that a lot of people don't really do. A lot of people think like, oh, I might do this, and then if it doesn't work out after a year or half a year, I'll go back to my corporate job. But as a matter of fact, I think the most important thing is that you go all in. Like Gary Vaynerchuk says it all the time: take all chips and go all in. But I think I'm not gonna say that it means that you have to quit your job right away without having any security whatsoever. I think you have to prepare yourself, like your cards. You gotta wait until the cards are the right ones to go all in, all chips, all in. And the way that I think, like a lot of people should do it, or I wish I had done it that way, or I also did it that way, is to first of all, you start working and planting seeds on the side. And once one thing develops into something that supports you enough, that generates enough money, then you can start going all in. Or a second option is that is what I did before, is that you start saving so that you have enough money in the bank account for at least 2 or 3 years. And then once you have it, then you should go all in. And I also think that one of the things why a lot of startups fail, or why a lot of businesses fail, is because they take someone else's money. And the truth is, if you say take someone else's money, it's pretty much like monopoly money, right? You never really have the pressure to do like all of this embarrassing stuff. Like for example, the stuff that I'm doing here, I have no clue how to make videos, but I just do it. So you skip the embarrassing part and trying out all sorts of different things, and that's usually the stuff that might lead you to success. So whenever you take someone else's money, you're never ever you never ever go all in, right? Because you're losing your own money, and using your own money is a whole different story than playing around like poker with someone else's money. And I also feel that a lot of people start things they would not, like, think about it this way. You start working on this new project, on this new startup, on this new company. Is it something you might be comfortable with going broke? Because I think that's what it needs. And I think at the end of the day, it's always a very fine line, a very thin line between going broke and having success. And when you don't think about it this way, when you think about it, oh yeah, I still have like hundreds of opportunities. I'll work for the next card and the next card and the next set of cards, and then I will go in. And what's going to happen is that at the end of the game, there won't be any cards left. There won't be nothing left, and you never really took all the chips, went all in, and just tried it out. And I think that's that's the number one reason why startups fail. Because first of all, they don't wait and prepare themselves for the right set of cards. And then once they have the set of cards, they don't go all in. And I think that's one of the most critical things to remember when you work on a passion project, when you wait on your startup, when you when you work on your startup, to really only, like, to sum up all of the things that I said, is just you have to ask yourself one question: is this a project I might be comfortable with getting broke? And if it is, do it. If it isn't, then it's probably not a project you should be following or you should be doing. That's it for today, folks. Hope to see you next time.